Is going to be another interesting one. This is heat number 8 now, so we're reaching the halfway point of the World Team Cup Series for late model sedans here before an absolute capacity crowd at Newcastle International Motorhome and presented by Winfield. From position number 1 will be Don Tilford of the United States in car number 3. On the outside of the front row will be Adrian Anderson of Australia in car number 6 from position 2. And the second row split with Gary Scott for the United States Coca-Cola team in car number 1. He'll be starting position number 3. And for Newcastle United, a man who gets around this track like he was born on it, and that's exactly the way it has been, that's Don McEwen in the number 118 Chevrolet Monza. Just waiting for Adrian Anderson to come off the infield pit area now, and that's exactly what he's doing to take up his starting position of 2. So he'll be starting on the outside of the front row. That'll give Gary Scott on the inside of the second row quite a good advantage, because I would suspect that Don Tilford should be able to manage to outpower Anderson coming up for the start. If he goes into the turn wide and takes Anderson in, I think you can expect to see Scott coming out of the second turn onto the back straightaway in second place. Charlie Swartz coming over to have a chat to the officials again. Probably asking when it's okay for him to do his next 6 races in a row. And Bruce Maxwell, face that well remembered by Speedway followers, also subbing tonight for the other team. Off turn 4. Let's see if Tilford can beat Anderson up. He does. Tilford and Anderson side by side. Oh, whoops-a-daisy. Scott goes in, bang, crash. Boy, watch out as they move on to the back straightaway. Tilford leads the race. Adrian Anderson goes from 2 to last as they come off the top turn. And it's Don Tilford of the United States leading from Gary Scott. 3rd place held down by Don McEwen. And back in 4th place is Adrian Anderson. Oh, Scott sends it in and now closes it up once again on the inside. McEwen really starting to put a ton of pressure on Scott. Tap, tap. Move out, boy, he says, as they come off turn 4. Now onto the main straightaway. Don Tilford doing a good job in car number 3. Back in 2nd place is Gary Scott. He was forced to back it right off there as he went into the turn. And it's Scott under a ton of pressure here from Don McEwen as they go to the back straightaway. Oh, and McEwen sends his car in sideways. Stupid move. Now onto the main straightaway again. Scott goes via the infield and catches McEwen. The wide place with 1 minute to go. And I think the tempers are about ready to erupt. Gary Scott looking over the back of his shoulder. McEwen coming at him again. McEwen making a huge lunge here in the last corner of the race. But it's going to go to Don Tilford. Turn 4, main straightaway, checkered flag. And a Yankee comes home again. Gary Scott in for 2nd. And Don McEwen in for 3rd place.